What's up, squad? What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Yes, I'm worth waiting for. I see y'all. I see y'all. I was trying to get this sound together. I'm trying to get this sound together. I got a new soundboard. I got the old soundboard over here. I got the new soundboard over here. I don't want to touch it in case they go out. Sometimes it be echoing and stuff. I just wanted to make sure that the sound was right. So if y'all can hear me, clearly, and there is no echo. Y'all know how we do it. This is the sound check, but y'all get to see me this time. Hopefully, y'all can see me. Press one if you can hear me. All right, yes, see Patterson for the sound check. Shout out to my mods. Hey y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's get this show on the road.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's her being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's her being a blogger.
You are more than. I am more than.
That's her being a blogger.
All the is my son.
Okay, this shit is
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Yes. Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Like for real. Like for real. Bitches is her sons. All them bitches is her sons. What's up, squad? How y'all doing? Come on in. Come on in the room. What is the topic today? We got a lot to talk about. We've been online, we've been on Instagram earlier, we've been on Patreon the other night. We've just been running our mouths, and I had did not come to the YouTube, and people think I was hiding or something. I ain't hiding. I'm talking to the people that pay me, okay? Shout out to the squad. I see y'all in here. Facebook is in the building. Okay, we got Facebook in here early, honey. I clicked the Facebook link, so y'all finally saw the start of the show. I don't know what's been going on with StreamYard and Facebook. For some reason, they won't link it to show y'all something early. Hold on, Biggie, get come back. Hold on, I forgot to shut the door. Talk about y'all see. Get in here. Sit down. Excuse me. I had to let my dog in the room. He was standing outside the door, and I the door was cracked, and he was like, you gonna let me in or not?" But anyway, I'm here. I'm here. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Shout out to Facebook. You said Facebook is out there. Why you throwing shade at the Facebook people, Kendra? Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, Biggie was like, bad. It's time to go, honey. She is talking. She is not gonna pay no attention to me. But anywho, y'all come on in, like this video as you come in, please. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe because apparently it be a whole lot of people watching me that ain't subscribed, but that's okay. I'll take it. I'll take the views over the subscribers any day of the week. But since y'all are here, go on and click that subscribe button. Let me get 108, child. We growing like at a snail's pace, but that's okay. That's okay. At least we growing. Okay. Anywho, tonight's topics are very, very interesting. Okay. Very, very interesting. These are topics selected by you guys. Okay. We have Tasha K issued a public apology, and that is rare. Okay. We never, ever, ever see Tasha K issue apologies. And when she do, We don't really know if it's an apology or not. We're gonna talk about that. We also gonna talk about Kandi and this new role of hers and this new song of hers. I don't know. Kandi just want to live her free nudist life. Okay. She want to be naked on the internet. She want to be tonguing down women on the internet. We just gonna let Kandi be great, honey. We just gonna let Kandi be her overly sexual self. But we're gonna talk about that too. We have Jeezy and Jeannie Mai again. We already talked about them one time. We're gonna talk about them again because somebody I know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. Okay, and yeah, Jeannie, child, she's in her feelings right now. We also have Tyler Perry again because apparently we didn't get through talking about him the day before yesterday because y'all over the past 2 days, the people have been dragging Tyler Perry and saying like, "Who is you to tell us who to date and how to pick our men?" In fact, Tyler, instead of telling the women that they should double down or settle or downgrade, you need to be telling the men that they should step up. You need to be encouraging these men to get higher paying jobs. You need to encourage these men to work 4, 5, 6 jobs so they can support a family. That's what you need to be doing instead of telling women that the men, if they got a man who can only pay the light bill, they should take it. But I'm digressing. We're gonna talk about that some more, and we're gonna talk about Kim Zolciak Biermann and Kroy Biermann. Y'all know I don't be want to talk about Kim, but I'm gonna talk about Kim because y'all want to talk about Kim. Uh, you know, who should I start with first? Let me see what y'all talking about in this chat. I would show y'all Biggie, but I don't have my other camera hooked up since I came back in town. It's still in my bag, child. And now he's sitting over there in the couch, so I don't have to hit on the table. You said my thing is thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't have to get injections and all kind of silicone and lay in back alleys and get pumped up for my ass, honey. It is all cornbread fed, okay? Anyway, I'm digressing. Said Tyler need to sat down. He need to sat down. What Kim do now? Child, what has Kim not done? Oh, yes, Kim. Michelle been curvy. I'm just letting you know. Like, don't let the internet fool you. Don't let the internet fool you. But I had lost 32 pounds. Look, I lost 2 more. I lost 32 pounds. So, it is what it is. Y'all go ahead and get y'all shots and do whatever y'all need to do it. Walk around the block. I be walking big around the block 2, 3, 4 times and all of that. But, there's that. And guess what? Like I said on Instagram earlier, I'm going to issue a challenge to Mr. Manhands. Mr. Manhands with the 5-inch, 10-inch nails. Mr. Manhands, can you reach around your back and touch? Can you reach around the back and touch in between your back? We want to know. That's a biological fact that most men can't do that. I want to know, Mr. Manhands, can your little short arms do that? Challenge, hashtag challenge, Mr. Manhands. Can you reach around and unbuckle your bra with one hand? Challenge. Tell him to do it on camera so we can see it. Can you reach around and unbuckle your bra with one hand? I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can do it. Over there trying to compare yourself to me, child. Don't compare yourself. You cannot compete where you don't compare, honey. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Don't be breaking your fingers and your nails trying. Hashtag challenge. Okay. See, some of y'all talk about he can't wipe his ass. See, I'm being real simple. Can you unhook your bra with one hand? Can your hand go way back here? Can you do this? Can you do this, Mr. Man? Can you? You know, in elementary school, it's taught that boys cannot do that. Now, I'm just saying because of the structure of their bones and everything, boys cannot do that. But people who are born female can. I'm just letting y'all know. Google it. I want to know if he can do it. If he's special. Anyway, I'm digressing. He said, I'm gonna have him practicing. Big chill out. I'm gonna have him practicing. Okay, challenge accepted. Okay, let me know. Let me know which one of y'all men gonna come on the screen and show me if y'all can do it. They say men can't do that. Anywho, moving on. Let me start at the bottom. I'm starting at the very bottom. Kim, Kim, and Kroy Biermann. Now I know y'all have heard about Kim and Kroy. Kroy filed for divorce from Kim. Then Kim filed for divorce from Kroy. Then they said they not gonna be divorced. They're not gonna divorce because they can't afford to move out the house. It's just been so much drama. Now people are saying that Kim is being considered to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but of course she is. You know, Andy is gonna take care of his own. I'm just saying, we already knew Andy was buying wigs. You know, Kim's wig collection, trying to help them pay their rent and their mortgage and stuff, and they car note for their Rolls Royce that they've been hiding in the garage. Andy was helping. So apparently, according to TMZ, that Kim. Oh wait, no, I take that back. I take that back. I read that too quick. TMZ got me wrong, honey. TMZ said she is not being considered. My bad. Look, they said, it's a hard pass. We want new blood. Y'all know I was about to read. I was about to read Bravo. I'm like, no, you're not gonna bring KKK Kim back, honey. But according to TMZ, they saying, hell no, we won't go. We want some newbies. Kim is not being considered. That's what TMZ saying, but I don't know. TMZ been wrong before. Because remember when they said Yvonne was a real housewife, Yvonne had got a peach. Child, they was just lying. But anyway, it says sources connected to Real Housewives tell TMZ producers aren't considering her for season 16, despite lots of speculation amidst her messy public split. We're told Kim isn't chatting with producers about coming back either. Kim made a guest appearance last season, but sources say that was a one off. We're told it's nothing personal towards Kim. The show is looking to refresh the long running series with new faces, and producers aren't looking at past housewives to fill that space. Kim certainly has a gripping storyline. The divorce is filled with rancor, and their Georgia home is in pre foreclosure yet again. How many times is the home going to be in foreclosure? And listen. This the gag right here. Let me open this other. Look. Kroy said that the situation is dire, honey. Kroy been telling y'all that things is serious. Kroy is the only one with some sense. Y'all know Kroy had gave TMZ and everybody. Well, actually, he gave the courts his bank statements and show how Kim was electronically withdrawing all these money and doing electronic gambling online and doing buying stocks and bonds and day trading, doing all kind of stuff with his money, and he got no more money in the bank. Well, now he is saying he wants to sell this damn house, honey. It is in foreclosure. They ain't got no money. They can't pay their bills. Kim Zolciak's estranged husband, Kroy, has filed new documents in their ongoing divorce saga, and now he's asking the judge for permission to sell their Georgia home ASAP. Ooh, the mess is a messing. Now it's crazy because Kroy, it's Kroy's use of words in this situation, because Kroy claims that they have this significant debt that they have built up over the years. He even mentioned how he sold some of his stuff just to put together mortgage payments and to avoid a foreclosure auction earlier this year, 2023. Kroy said, I'm selling off my Louis, my Gucci. I was trying to sell off Kim's stuff, but Kim called the police on me, wouldn't let me get the stuff out the safe. It's a mess. Kroy, through his lawyer, Marley S. Bergstrom, says that despite the financial devastation Kim brought to their family, he has continued to make monthly payments on the place to hold off the auction. But he said it's been a struggle every month. Look, that's a good man, y'all. Look, Kim, these Caucasian people, look, Troy ain't just paying the phone bill and the light bill, even though he allegedly doesn't have a job, but these are Caucasian people. Croy said he is selling off everything to make sure that the mortgage is paid. The former NFL player said he sold some of his designer backpacks and other personal belongings to help come up with the dough, and even begged Kim to sell off her purses, and something she has refused to do. Oh, child. Oh, they got pictures of when Kim was trying to. Oh, hold on. She was trying to sell some of them though. There she go right there. She tried to sell that for 20,000. Ain't nobody gonna buy that. She tried to sell that Chanel for 7,000. I don't know. Somebody might buy that. And she tried to sell that purse for 5,500. 5,500, and said you could sell her or cash app her. So that's what Kim doing over there. Meanwhile, Croy said she did sell some things to add to paying these bills. Ironically, she has been selling purses, hers and her daughters, and other high-end fashion items, including her infamous wigs. However, Kim is not giving Croy any other money for the mortgage or any other bill. Kim said, if I sell this, honey, I'm going buy me a house. I'm leaving you here with these bills. Kim is selling her stuff and keeping the money. Croy says they weren't able to make July's mortgage payment and are again facing foreclosure, which he is begging a judge to let him try to sell the home as quickly as possible. Croy says that he and Kim are destitute, financially destitute due to her reckless spending. This is crazy. I don't know what's going to happen. But he wrote that BMW Financial has filed a lawsuit against them for their Rolls-Royce outstanding liability of approximately $400,000, and another $100,000 pending lawsuit from Capital One slash Saks Fifth Avenue against Kim. Biermann also cited another lawsuit demanding payment for a line of credit issued for a casino in the Bahamas. The only asset the parties have is the marital residence, and they are facing foreclosure on the home for a second time. The couple also owes the IRS more than $1 million in unpaid taxes from 2013, 2017, and 2018, according to separate documents. Damn. Due to their financial situation, Biermann said both parties are forced to live together and cannot afford to acquire separate residences. Despite the IRS lien, there's some equity in the marital residence. However, the home must be placed on the market immediately because foreclosure looms in the horizon. Biermann also filed a motion for the courts to appoint a guardian ad litem over 4 minor children living in the residence. Kim and Kroy have 4 children: Kroy 11K, Cash 10K, and twins Kaya K and Kane 9. Kim K, Kroy K, and the kids KKK Kim. Anyway, they adopt Kroy Biermann adopted Zolciak's adult daughters, Brielle and Ariana, but they are both of age. He also wrote that the toxicity enveloping the marital home is extremely detrimental to the mental and emotional well-being of the children. Oh, child, this is bad. This is bad. Y'all remember he first filed for divorce in May. Let me go back. And they were racing to get to the divorce court. Kim filed. He ended up filing his first. Kim filed that Monday. He filed his that Friday evening. Um, and they said that the marriage was irretrievably broken. Both of them voluntarily dismissed it back in July. And then Kroy refiled his petition in August. And that is what they apparently have been fighting over ever since. Oh well. Too bad, so sad. But look, Croy is paying all the bills, child. Kim is taking all the money. And there's that. Not the daughters need to find a sugar daddy. Kim need to find one. They need to be washing dishes to pay off that tab. Maybe Kandi will hire her. Papa ain't want her no more. She went for whomever would take her next. Ooh, child, this is crazy. Okay. But anyway, you said so did Kim's kids' father not claim them? So she had no baby daddy in the picture. So Kroy was free to raise those kids. Yeah, Kim was a little bluesy back in the day. I would pull up the history, but we really don't care. I wrote about her. Kim, it was a scandal in Kim's town. Kim was messing with the married sheriff and all kind of stuff Kim was doing back in the day. You can Google it. Google Kim Zolciak and straight from there. It'll all come up, child. Kim is a mess. Meanwhile, for those of you who are team Kroy, I'm not team either one of them, but Kroy has been offered a job, honey. They say he's been offered he's been offered some money. They said they want him to strip, honey, for how much is it? Hold on, somebody sent it to me in Discord. Let me go look at it. Hold on, Kroy. Hold on. He's been offered $150,000 to dance in Vegas. Oh, TMZ is wrong for this picture. Look at this picture. Male strip club offers up serious money for Kroy to dance as money troubles worse. Y'all gonna pay Kroy. They said they gonna give him 150 G's to strip, honey, at the Kings of Hustlers male review. Now I don't know about you, but I ain't paying to watch Kroy. I don't want to see his pink meat. Okay. You say he better get an OnlyFans. Kroy don't know how to use the internet. The Kings of Hustlers in Vegas is giving Kroy the chance to make a sweet 150K to perform a live striptease in its location. The club's manager says she's certain he'll also make a ton of money in tips. There are conditions. Kroy has to perform on stage for at least 15 minutes. That's a long time. Strip down to his underwear and give the crowd lap dances at the request of Big Spender. They taking away our Kroy little pride. I wonder if he gonna do it for 150K. He better. He'll also have to take a ride on the club's golden boner. Oh Lord, a mechanical bull that's shaped to look like a eggplant. Why he gonna have the men ride the boat? He ain't dancing for no women, not with the mechanical boner. Is Kroy gonna be riding the mechanical boat? They got a picture of it too. I wish I could show y'all, but I can't. Anyway, Kings of Hustlers says it sent Kroy's team the lucrative offer on Wednesday, though he hasn't yet accepted the offer. Y'all know we already told you about the house and the foreclosure and all that. I don't know. The 150K might help him get out of debt. I don't know. Somebody need to talk to him, see what he gonna do. But you said that's for the men. You think he gonna do it? You think y'all gonna go see Kroy the Scripper? Kroy the Scripper. Okay, Tammy. Well, there's that. Like this video as y'all get in here. Shout out to my Facebookers in the building. Shout out to my squad, my patrons in the building. My look, Stephanie for you is in here, Paul is in here. And also my green in here. These are our channel sponsors. I forgot to introduce them. Y'all say hey to the channel sponsors. You can be a channel sponsor too. Only thing I do is click that join button, and your name will be green in the chat too. And you'll have special emojis like everybody else. Meanwhile, you don't have to pay a thing to click that like button. Click it, click it, click it. And it's free to subscribe as well. He said, when bills I do, he about to get fluted out. He gonna get flued out. Oh, the white gays would too big. What? Well, we saw, the white gays like the black boys. We saw Andy and how he was rubbing on that boy. But I'm digressing. Let me cross them off the list. But did you see how Kroy was hustling up money to pay the bills, to pay the mortgages, to make sure all the bills was paid? Why is it that black men aren't told that they need to do the same thing? For some reason, other black men, especially black men in media, Tyler Perry, are telling these black men that as long as they pay a little bit, as long as you good to her, as long as you giving her some good dick, sex up, give her a light bill, she should be good. She should be calm. Let her pay the mortgage. Why are y'all telling these men that that is not of the Lord? Men don't work, don't eat. The man is supposed to protect and provide, which means he needs to provide a roof over his head, a protective life for his family. If he cannot do that, he does not need a family. Now, if the woman makes more than him, then she needs to live in wherever he can provide. I've always said that. Y'all have heard me say that more times than not. I love my house. Lord knows I do. But this is my bachelorette pad. If I get married again, wherever he live, I will live. We will not live here together. That's all I got to say. Wherever he lives, I'm gonna live. Wherever he can afford, that's where I'm going. So I mean, I don't know. Some of y'all might be okay with you know, substandard housing, all that stuff. You might be okay with paying the bills for your man, your man, your man, your man. You may be okay with being Nicki Minaj or Kandi Burruss, your man, your man, your man. But that ain't me, honey. I don't know. That's just not me. But that's why I'm single. That's why I'm single. That's why I will stay single until I find my man, my man, my man who can put a roof over my head, my head, my head. Like, what kind of like, I'm just not sure that it is right, Tyler. That's not biblical. I'm just saying the man is supposed to protect and provide. You're not supposed to tell men that it's okay if he can only pay the light bill as long as he respects you, as long as he loving you good, as long as he come home every night, as long what kind of man is that? And then he ain't got no pride because then you sitting there paying all the bills and he coming in there, here go my $50 for the light bill. Can you buy me some shoes next week? I ain't got no money. No, sir. You can take you and your good dick on somewhere. We don't need it. We don't want it. Now, speaking of situations like that, look, you got Nicki Minaj husband. Everybody was talking about her when she married him. What does he do? Did you buy your own ring? We know you is a millionaire times 10 or whatever. What is he bringing to the table? The man got a criminal record. He allegedly R-word somebody and he was serving time. He's on the registry. He got all this bad stuff coming with him, but you love him. You're going to take care of him. You're going to move him in and he's going to protect you. He's going to be the muscle behind you and your security. But being your security, he going to get online and he going to tell somebody to plan their funeral when he know he's on probation. When did he do that? I don't understand. Why would you? Oh. But that's what she did. That's what she wanted. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I'm just saying that's the kind of example that Tyler Perry is giving you. As long as he good to you, because he probably good to Nikki. He probably rub her feet, take care of the kids, take the trash out, buck up on people when they, come at her unappropriate. He probably do all of that. Pick up the money, when she perform. He probably do all of that. But how is that beneficial when he's making you look bad? He's messing up your brand. He's ruining your sponsorships. All of that. He said Nikki is enjoying everything her husband is doing. There's that. But I'm digressing. Who else? It was another example I had. It was Nicki Minaj. Who else is it that be taking that care of their husband? Except Kandi, of course. But I guess Todd brings something to the table. Todd is smart. He makes lemons out of lemonade. He writes half the movies. He does what he can. So, I mean, can we compare Todd to the other people? Because he had a little bit of money. I don't know. She should have stayed with Meek. Oh, Lord. You said you had to change your delivery for Todd. Who else? It's some more people that I can't think of it right now. But anyway. Tyler Perry, all I know is he should have just told the men to step up and tell it instead of telling people, that they should just accept what's given. And I know a lot of women on my post were saying, well, Michelle, that's not what he said. What he had said was that as long as the man is good to you, as long as he's kind to you, as long as he gives you everything, it really doesn't matter. You should just, he just used the light bill as an example. I'm like, well, that was a poor example. That was a poor example. Okay. You said Monique. Rihanna. Okay, but Rihanna, but he had so much. Kiki Palmer. Stedman was an investment banker. I mean, Oprah a billionaire, but it ain't like Stedman can't pay the mortgage. I'm just saying, like, but I don't know about Kiki's man. I don't know what he do either. But it ain't. I ain't. Who is me to judge? I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying for the overall sake of the conversation. Not Cynthia Bailey and Peter Thomas. Peter was making money. Not Rashida and Kirk. They've been together since they was 17. Nuh-uh, you bet not. Don't be doing that. Y'all is wrong for these names. Kenya, where is Kenya's man? Kenya ain't got no man. What man is you talking about? Which man is you talking about? I'm confused. J Lo. Who is with J Lo with what you call it? Star Jones. Star Jones' husband. I thought he was y'all. Anywho, you right. That's why I'm staying single. You said a man's lack of money does matter, especially when black women are left to raise the children alone and there's no damn money. Ooh. Hold on. I'm trying to find this example. Let me see if I can find it. Talk amongst yourself for a minute while I try to find this little example of the differences between the way white women and black women think about this situation. Hold on, let me find it. And it was somewhere I had liked it. Talk amongst yourselves. I might need to put some music up while I'm looking for this now. Hold on. Hold on, because I really want to show y'all this. I'm gonna put this music while I play. Hold on, listen. Real quick. Okay. Is that it? That's it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Why I can't find it? Did I save it? My activity. Damn it, I didn't save it. I thought I saved it. Wait a minute. I didn't save it. My bad. I'm sorry. Well, just I should play my music. Well, I should have, but it's too late now. But yeah, I saw a clip on Instagram where this man on the street was doing like interviews with people, and this one woman was talking about how she wanted like a $30,000 ring, and the guy, there was a white woman, of course, and her mate, who was also a white man, was talking about how he saved up all this money and he was gonna get her the ring that she wanted. It don't matter if it's 30,000. He feel like he making an investment on his wife, and she ain't got to work and all this. But then he interviewed a black couple, and the lady was like, "Oh, I want a ring that costs 20,000 or whatever." And the man was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, wait a minute, you need to go down, you need to slow your roll. I mean, what about 15? I mean, it really shouldn't matter how much the ring costs, but it is like, why is it like I don't understand? And it ain't got nothing to do with rich men versus poor men. It's got to do with how much you willing to invest in your relationship. You saw that? I was looking for the video. I don't know where I put it. But yeah, I was like, that is so bizarre that you could see like the differences in the way men think, or at least the men that was on this video. So I don't know. It just bothered me, and it bothers me that again that Tyler Perry would be condoning that type of thing. And Tyler, you sitting there, you a billionaire. Tyler, you is a billionaire. Would you want your woman to come in and just pay, or your man, or your woman, or whoever you mess with? I don't know, no judgment, to come in and just pay the light bill just to say that they paying something? Heck no, you will take care of the person. Okay. Anywho, like this video as y'all come in. You said you think it was fake. Oh, okay. Well, it might have been. Rich black men want every woman but a black woman. So a rich black woman had to date down because we don't want to expand our options. Mm, I don't know if that's true. I don't think nobody is forced to date down. That's my problem. I think that society or the internet or Tyler Perry is telling you to date down, but you ain't got to date down. If you want to wait till the end of time, wait till the end of time. I would and will because I mean you don't have to. Anyway, I'm digressing. Michelle, tell this dry chick that Nene got money. Who? Who? Who y'all talking about? Let me move on to Jeannie and Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. Since you talk about, there go a rich black man who was take care of his Asian wife for a while, for a while until he decided he didn't want to no more. Now he gone. People are saying that Jeezy and Jeannie Mai, that Jeezy blindsided Jeannie Mai with this divorce. They are saying that Jeannie Mai is devastated. Her heart is broken. She don't know what to do. Meanwhile, in the divorce documents, it's saying that they was living apart for quite some time. And it's like if they was living apart, why would she be surprised that he filed for divorce? I don't know, unless she was just okay with them living apart. Now I know people who know people who know people, and I know that Jeezy used to go golfing with Simon and all of them, child, and and they were party with like Portia and all them. Jeezy was over Simon house and stuff, and it's like Jeannie Mai never came over. She was never, hanging out with the crew. Like it was all of the Atlanta who's who was there, and Jeannie Mai would never step out and be hanging out with Jeezy. And I don't know if that was because Jeezy didn't want her there or because she didn't want to be there. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard. I also heard that a friend of a friend of a friend was called by an associate of Jeannie Mai to get the number of a good divorce attorney. Mhm. Because she didn't have one and she was not expecting this. So all of this was unexpected and she doesn't know what to do. And the crazy thing is she's saying, according to the streets that, she's still in love with her husband and they need to have a conversation because she feel like that whatever it is that they can work it out. That's what the streets are saying. Now, the news people is also saying the same thing. Look at it. It says, who was it? Page 6. Jeannie Mai is devastated that her marriage is over and wants her family back. The truth is, Jeannie wants her marriage to work and wants her family to be one solid unit. She is devastated that Jeezy filed. News broke last week that he filed for divorce after just 1 year after their daughter was born. According to the court documents, the rapper stated that he and a TV host were separated and their marriage was irretrievably broken. The couple has only been married for 2 years. One insider said, I wonder if it was the same insider that I talked to, said despite the divorce filing, Jeannie deeply loves Jeannie and she wants to work things out. She did not get married to get divorced. And this was not a part of the plan. This is not how she ever imagined that things would go down. They got all these little pictures. The source also added, even though Jeezy has filed, Jeannie is holding out hope that they will one day sit down and work things out. She is hoping for a resolution and wants to remain as a united family unit. They had different views and each felt like their needs weren't being completely met. Mm, mm, mm. They have a prenup in place. Jeezy came with a bag. And so he said he's seeking joint custody and he wants his prenup to be enforced. Jeannie Mai, 44, you know, had just publicly gushed over her love for Jeezy just days before he filed for divorce. So there's that. And she had pictures of her and the baby and the book. Hold on, let me show it to you. She did a video. She had pictures of
Before
her
planning the wedding,
and the book.
your bad hip was really acting up. Then
Okay.
you heard about Mako robotic assisted hip replacement. It starts with a
Who
CT
is that?
scan
Oh,
to
that's
pinpoint the
some people up there. Okay, there they go. Look, Jeannie and look, they were look a perfect little happy family unit. Okay, and she had praised. They had the video of Monaco praying that their daddy's book becomes a bestseller. Okay, And y'all need to stop sending me that video of Junkie Dineva talking like he knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Junkie Dineva on the neighborhood talk. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. Talking about something. She wanted to walk the baby to school. What you walking? Wait, how you walking a 1-year-old to school? That ain't true. Anyway, I'm digressing. Y'all be walking y'all 1-year-olds to school. Can the baby even walk yet? Anyway, you said Tyler wants black women to believe broke men are just good guys who don't care about money. Funny how those same broke men want when their rich wives divorce them. Mary J. Yup. Sherry Shepherd. Halle Berry, honey. I don't know. Halle married that white man. She knew he was gonna take all her money. Jeannie with all that rainbow. Jeezy tired of all that. Hmm. Hmm. All right, y'all like this video, like this video, like this video. It's 1,800 of y'all in here. Next up on the agenda, Kandi Burruss. Kandi Burruss. Kandi Burruss. Now, if y'all see me this one more time talk about Kandi got a job, Kandi is booked. Kandi is busy. Kandi gonna be in this movie with what's the girl name? Tammy Rivera. Candy's in a movie with Tammy Rivera on it ain't Tubi, is it? I don't even know what it is. It's one of them shows. It's not like Showtime or HBO. But my thing is when y'all saw this video of Tammy and Kandi tonguing each other down, which I can't find it right now, but I'm gonna find it. When y'all saw this movie of Kandi and Tammy tonguing each other down, didn't y'all feel like it's the same character in a different show? Look, here it is right here. Tammy Rivera and Kandi Burruss locks lips on the next episode of La Carte, whatever that is, on All Black. Now, here it is. Let me put my disclaimer up for this. Okay. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is or not? I don't see no researching. Okay, there you go. We are researching. Thank you so much, Granny, Maria, Zolene. I see y'all. Did y'all hear my clapping? Okay, so Kandi plays the same thing. So the neighborhood talk said, "Child, we did not see this coming." Kandi Burruss and Tammy Rivera are turning it all the way up on the next episode of A La Carte All Black. Neighbors, would you play this game with them? Let's see.
Spending the evening with
My girl.
Winter.
Who the fuck is that?
Is that Kendall too? Oh, child.
Hello. Hey.
Oh,
Hey, boo.
Tammy. Why Tammy face looks so chubby? I thought that was a chubby white lady. She cute though. Oh, I'm sick.
Oh shit.
Okay.
This should be fun.
That was shade a little bit. Come on, sir.
Assume
Now they get undressed. They about to get naked.
the
I hope they don't get
position.
naked.
Ooh. I already know how you like it.
Not assume the position.
What?
Step right up.
What is happening? Oh, they doing it in front of an audience. Okay.
Come
Whatever.
on. You already run.
I've seen enough. I've seen enough. But why is it that Kandi, every single time you get a role, it's the same role? You played that same role in the past, your movie. You played that same role on The Shy. I'm trying to figure out. She is the same. She played the same role in real life. She played the same role on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, can we get some diversity in your acting? Like, how you gonna win an Emmy, Oscar, Tony, whatever? How you gonna be an EGOT winner and you portray the same person? Yeah, she's been typecast. Mhm. How you gonna win all these awards if you can't get it together? We need some diversity. We need to see your range in acting. But I mean, each time we see her, she playing a freak. She playing a lesbian each time. I'm just saying. I guess she doing what she know. I'm just saying, she is doing what she know. So I said, Candace. Okay, the show is not made for young viewers. It is nasty. Okay. Meanwhile, okay, you talk about the show. Okay, let's talk about on her page, just random, just everyday Candy. Okay, here you go right here. Everyday Candy. Candy then released a new song called Only for You. And look at it, look at it, look at this, look at it, look at this, look at this. Why we gotta see all this? Why are we looking at Candy in the tub? Why? Candy's in the tub. Candy taking off her clothes.
Oh no, we
Candy's taking off her clothes. Candy taking off her clothes. That's all we do. Candy taking off her clothes. So it's only for you, Todd. I guess it's only for you and whatever girl she choose today. It's only you. It's only for you. Wait a minute. She got another one. Hold on. Let me see this. Hold on. It's for you. Oh, she's
say
stripping.
no.
Oh. It's for you. It's for you. Let me strip on the pole. It's for you. What kids that I don't know, but I hope they ain't on Instagram because she is taking it all off for the gram, honey. For the gram, she is bucket naked, honey. You said it's not a bop. You don't like it? She a bull. Y'all need to stop it. She a lesbian. I like lesbian better than bulldog. Lesbian is cute. Okay, it looks like some buns. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Last but not least, I go ahead and put this link in here so y'all can talk. But I got one more topic before I go. I mean, before I take calls, I ain't gonna take but a few though, because I got a date with my Patreon people. Now, somebody sent me this. Shout out to my mods who sent this over to me. Hold on, let me pull it up. Where is it? Oh, I gotta go to her page. Okay, so I unblocked Tasha K because all y'all kept telling me to unblock Tasha K and go to her page and look at what she said. So I unblocked Tasha K. Okay, I went to her page and she said this. Okay, she said Michelle Brown. She didn't spell my name right, but that's okay. I see you. I removed the video of Junkie Dineva bashing you on my platform months ago. I was wrong to let that go down against another black woman on my platform. Him and I are cool, but that was a bad move on my part. I want to apologize for my part in that. The goal is to move forward and learn from my mistakes. Hopefully, one day you will allow me to interview you to highlight your impact on media. I wouldn't have this seat if you didn't walk. Goat. Hashtag goat. Signed Lil Boosie, but it's Boozy with a Z. She also said, somebody tag, I can't see, it's too small. Somebody tag I am ATLien or Michelle Brown from straight from the A is the A. Okay. Somebody tell her to name my site. Somebody block someone. It's been years. Either way, waving a white flag. I had blocked her. I unblocked her. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going on nobody's platform. I don't do that. However, I accept her apology for what it's worth. I mean, I don't know her. I told y'all before, I ain't know her from Jack then. I don't know her now. I ain't never met the woman. Ain't never had 2 words to the woman. Anybody that considers themselves a op to me online and we going back and forth, you listen, it's just online entertainment. If they want to apologize publicly, I will accept an apology. Okay. Anybody who disrespects you publicly should apologize publicly. And I respect her for that. However, However, what she did, I'm still amazed and astonished that you, as a grown woman, would sit next to a man talk about her vagina stank, her this, she musty, she did and all that, and you didn't ask him once what he did. You didn't ask him about paying no rent. You didn't ask him about the shit on the floor. You didn't ask him about being addicted to crack. You didn't ask him about any of that. But you were supposed to be interviewing somebody, but you allowed somebody just to come on your platform just to drag me. Interesting, but I'm okay. I'm okay. If she apologized, apology accepted, whatever. But I'm still report on what I report on, still do what I do, and that's it. Like I don't know if people are saying she was just apologizing because T.S. Manhands was over there. And fuck them. They all banding together. And maybe it's like the art of war, the enemy of the enemy is my friend, but we ain't friends. We ain't talking on the phone. We ain't talking offline. We ain't talking in DMs. The only thing I have heard from her is that post on Instagram. So Mr. Manhands think we all kumbaya and just to get him. It's just amazing to me because it just seems to me if all of these women are saying the same things about Mr. Manhands, maybe Mr. Manhands needs to do some self reflection and try to figure out what it is about him that's got all these women feeling the exact same way about him. That's my point because I've been saying the same thing. What I've said has not changed. He is a woman hating, woman bashing, self hating, anti black misogynist. I've said it over and over and over again. He's gone on his platform and tried to spew a narrative like I came at him first when everybody knows this man put my phone number on the internet, all because I was reporting on he and Kaya's breakup. Now, he was mad that I was reporting that he stole from Kaya. Then all of a sudden, I'm public enemy number one. A lot of people don't know that. Y'all need to go back in the history books and revisit it. He put my phone number online, had all his transgender friends calling me, cursing me out, calling me all kind of names. It was bad. So what did I do? I went and got a restraining order against him. When we got to the court, he wanted to say, I'm a transgender and people kill us every day. And it's like the judge was like, get these fools out my court. This man with a wig on. We don't understand what's going on. The man said, listen, I'm going to give everybody, y'all just stay away from each other. And I thought that was a win. Okay. I felt like that was a whole win because at the end of the day, wasn't nobody going to see him. Wasn't nobody going to visit him. He claims me and Andrew Caldwell drove past his house. Never happened. I don't even go out of 285. Okay. So anybody that knows me, anybody who has followed me for years knows that Michelle ATLien Brown is straight from the A. It ain't no jokes about it. I stay inside the perimeter. I live inside of the perimeter, and I rarely go outside of the perimeter until I get on a flight. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know. But there's that. You said, why would I take Andrew? Andrew Caldwell to his house. What to go eat or something? Was his mama cooking dinner? I don't know. Just a fool, okay? Just make up stories just so his followers can say, so he can rile up his followers to come and harass and bully us. Like it is amazing how he picks and chooses. And I think he done picked a smaller YouTuber now trying to harass her. And now I think it's Couture Bay or somebody. Now he got all his followers going over there harassing her on Twitter and Instagram and going her DMs and cursing her out and doing all this stuff. The same exact thing he did to me. So it's all deflection. It's like, dude, you did the exact same thing. Tasha K put your passport picture online, but your passport picture did not have your mailing address and your phone number on it. You put my phone number online. And for anybody to say, oh, we can't find proof of that, that's because I got my lawyer to take it all down. I got my lawyer to contact Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all the places where he posted it, and he took it down. And in fact, it was his manager who posted it because I'm going back in history now. A YouTuber who I shall not name because he's insignificant. He probably just wants clout at this point. But a YouTuber sent his T.S. Madison's manager. No, the YouTuber sent it to T.S. Madison and said something like, you should interview Michelle Brown, ATLien. Here's her phone number, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why would you do that? He was like, well, I just did it because I thought it was a good idea. I hope you're okay with it. I was like, whatever. And then after that, when all the stuff happened, when I was reporting, all of a sudden, T.S. Manhand's gonna go back in his archive, in his text archive, find my phone number of where the YouTuber sent him my phone number, not me, and gives it to his manager. And his manager posted online and said, oh, she wanted to interview she wanted to interview T.S. Madison. Why is she talking like this? And I'm like, I've never said that. You've never heard it come out my mouth. I don't understand. And in fact, I ended up finding footage where T.S. Madison was begging to interview with me. Hmm, hmm. Meanwhile, you said, oh, he talks about your That's okay. He wants to be me so bad. He compares everything about me to him. He compares my body. I bet he's sitting here right now, screenshotting my face, zooming in on my jewelry. Like I don't understand. Like before, when I used to sit in my shoe room, they was counting my shoes, trying to see what kind of shoes I had. It's bizarre, honey. It is very bizarre. But there's that. Like this video as y'all come in. Somebody let Tasha K know that I accept her white flag. There's no beef. There hasn't been no beef. I wasn't expecting an apology and don't necessarily need an apology. She set up the Junkie Dineva. She allowed the video to get a million views. I have many views it got. I don't know. And she took it down. That's on her. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay. But meanwhile, I would, you could have kept it up because it basically showed everybody who Junkie Dineva was. I appreciated it. Oh. And Tasha K also sat next to T.S. Manhands. Her, I think it was Storm Monroe, sat next to T.S. Manhands and talked about the same thing. Talked about my vagina, called me stank, called me all kind of stuff. And it was T.S. Madison saying it. T.S. Madison has never met me. He has never been around me. The one time I saw T.S. Madison was in court from way across the room. He has never even stood 6 feet in front of me. So it's just interesting to see all this, but he really wants to be me. But y'all see me standing next to Josh. Josh is like 6 feet tall, and I'm shorter than Josh. So I don't really have to, tell y'all what I look like and how I look. My squad, no child. Oh, Google me, Google Michelle ATLien Brown, and you'll see me. And all the people who talk about she just started wearing makeup and all of this stuff. Child, I've been wearing makeup since the beginning of time. I've been blogging for 18 years. You don't think I've been on every red carpet, every VIP, every party, every blog site. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out. Wait, y'all think I was just born yesterday just because I don't care to go viral? I don't care that anybody reposts me. It does not matter to me because I've already done all the things that all these people are doing. I'm just here to have a good time and talk to y'all. Okay, that's all I'm here for. You said it's meanwhile it's fake as a $3 bill. Don't do it. I ain't do what I do. I ain't doing nothing. And the people, hold on. I was looking at the comments. It's some people want us to keep beefing, child. Let me see what the comments say. This move is very strategic. If you know, you know. I love you. Must have just got here. I said I accepted the apology. What you talking about? Look at Tasha K doing grown woman things. Awesome, Tasha. Michelle is awesome and deserves a lot. Hey, Carter, thank you. We see what you're doing, Tasha LML. The new ones won't get it. Go ahead, Michelle. Accept Tasha K apology. We trying to see something. Let me go ahead. Look, I liked it. Okay. I want to see. Oh, okay. I guess I can't see it without being there. Okay. I applaud unwinding this shows self growth and maturity. Okay. Somebody said that Angela Stanton was saying something smart, and I was like, well, I don't see it, but I might have her blocked, so I probably can't see her comments. Somebody screenshot and show me what Angela Stanton said. Meanwhile, anybody who wants to know what beef Angela Stanton has with me. That's funny too. I blogged about Angela Stanton on Straight from the A. Just like I told y'all, I feel like Tasha K was doing her job, so I don't care. She a blogger. She do what she do. She reports. She's salacious. Whatever. I can respect that she does. She's turned lemons into lemonade. She's been on every platform. She's doing what she does. It is what it is. I do what I do. I've done what I've done. I done blogged for however many years. I covered when Angela Stanton wrote that book about Phaedra. I don't know how many years ago. Was that 10 years ago? Lies of a Housewife. I wasn't buying it then. I still don't buy it now. I said that Angela Stanton was a cloud chaser, and she had just got out of jail, and she only wrote that book to like latch herself on to something so she could get some money. She was out of jail. She was desperate, and it is what it is. And she caught feelings just like T.S. Manhands caught feelings and got mad at me and took it as a personal assault. And it's like, dude, I don't know you. Why is it that y'all put so much emphasis on Michelle saying something nice about you. I may never say nothing nice about you. I don't like you. I don't like you. T.S. Madison, I don't like you. It's not because you're trans. It has nothing to do with your sexual orientation and your sexual preference or your sexual whatever or you being transgender. It has nothing to do with your wigs or your makeup or your 10-inch stiletto nails. It has nothing to do with any of that. I don't like you. I don't like your attitude. I don't like your demeanor. I don't like the things you say. Same thing with Angela Stanton. I don't like her. And I don't have to. Hmm. So for all the people like, oh, she should say something nice sometimes. She should be balanced. She should be this. She should be that. Why? Why should I be balanced? I don't understand. This is my platform to tell you how I feel. And me feeling one way or the other is genuine to me. It's not genuine to you. Genuine, like maybe I should say something nice this week about Kandi. Or maybe I should say something nice. I say something nice when I want to say something nice, and I talk about who I don't like because I don't like them. Period. Well, you shouldn't say nothing at all about XYZ. Why not? Why not? It's how I feel. Aren't y'all here to hear how I feel? Whether I like them, don't like them, love them, hate them, whatever. So there's that. Let the church say amen. Amen. And on that note, if y'all ain't gonna call in, I'll take my ass over to the Patreon and have me a good old after party, honey. You said Michelle is who Michelle is, and if you don't like it, tune out of me. You said turn into me. Show the photos of Maddie Man hands, feet, and toes clawing. Oh, y'all so wrong. I don't want to do it. I'm tired. I'm tired. I told y'all I'm tired. I don't want to be beefing with nobody. I'm be tired of fighting. For what? What is we fighting for? What is we battling for? I don't know these people. I ain't never seen them before. They don't hang out at the same place I hang out at. They don't eat at the same restaurants I eat at. They don't live in the same neighborhood I live in. I don't know what to say. What y'all want me to say? He said, please show the pics. Pray for Jamaica. Praying, sending prayers up for Jamaica. Uh, you said Tasha K has not grown. She is calculating. Well, let her calculate. Like I told y'all the other day when I was telling y'all how I felt about T.S. Madison talking about her kids. Like, I ain't defending her. I'm just talking about what's right and what's wrong and how I feel about it. It is what it is. If she's calculating, that's on her. I'm a grown woman. I can only, be me. You know? Hold on, we got somebody in the bed. Hello. Hello. You on mute.
Okay, Michelle, what's up? My bad. Listen, can you hear me?
Hey, Mr. Motivation.
What's going on? Now, listen,
How you?
you already know what I'm here for, don't you?
What you here for? Honey?
Because I was over, listen, I just got me a bottle of wine. I said, I'm overheard you say, I guess I'll leave if ain't nobody going to. Because I'm a black man. And so
Mr. Motivation, you going in and out. Be still. I can't hear.
But when you in love with somebody, Michelle, that shit, can you hear me?
You going in and out.
Damn shit. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Dang.
Press one if y'all can hear him. Is it my phone or is it his?
Hold on,
I
it
can
may
hear
be
him.
his. Hold on, wait a minute, Michelle. Hold on, Michelle. I think it is right.
Anybody can call in, y'all. The phone lines are open or the click line is open. You don't have to be on camera. Click the link to call in and let me know what you think. If you think I should accept the apology, if you think I shouldn't accept it, let me know your reasons. I'll listen. Michelle. You want to talk about Kim and Kroy? Call in. You want to talk about Tyler Perry? Call in. Jeezy, Jeannie, call in. Call in.
Michelle, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm trying to connect to this thing, but I'm saying, okay, well, let me wait a minute. What I was saying is, again, because Michelle, I really have been in that situation, and so I'm very passionate about that discussion. You know what I'm saying? I see where Tyler Perry coming from. So, like I was saying, let's use you and I for an example. Michelle, we in a relationship, and so we done went before God and exchanged vows. For one, you have a platform. I don't have a platform. But when and so the thing is, just so I could be, Lord forbid, in a car wreck. You know what I'm saying? Life happens. Life happens to everybody that's watching this video. So the thing is, when we took vows, we took that serious. That's like, sickness, and I'm going. So the thing is, I feel like it doesn't matter what role that, and I get, I'm old school, so I'm country, the man, but I'm saying when we got married, we went before God, so anything can happen to me. So you would have to you would have to step up as my wife and basically do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? So I get what he's saying.
Motivation, you entering in variables that don't have nothing to do with like dating down. You know what I'm saying? Because once we cross the altar, we get married, we go through all that. There are gonna be some ups and downs. There are gonna be some times when he don't make as much as you are. He can't provide, and you have to step up. I understand that. I'm not saying that should be a problem. What I'm saying is when you are choosing in the dating situation, there are some things that you need to take into consideration before you make that next step.
But
see,
that's my question. Why think? And again, I'm not saying go beneath your standards, but what I'm saying, you don't want to be with nobody that ain't got nothing. I get that. I'm not gonna be with a woman or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't got nothing, but I'm saying when dating, why look at things? And I'm even talking to myself because I used to think like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like God put people in position in place to help you. You know what I'm saying? So why should that me? And I'm not. And again, we ain't got to say we married. We date. But I feel like why would you block the desires of your heart because someone is not got that? I can't say it because again, a real man would know I got to do what I got to do. So I'm saying I see what Tyler Perry. I do, and I'm not saying. And then like somebody earlier on your Instagram live was like, well, white women, but I'm saying just like y'all are black women, black men, we got it bad. That's why I say black women always stand up for black men. I get that 100%, but I'm saying ain't nobody in no other race. I don't even think a white woman think like that.
And a white woman gonna marry you and you not have no house for her to live in.
Listen, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying, I feel like white women do it all the time. They prefer, think like they do. White people don't look at it stuff like not all of them. I'm not speaking because we're not white. We're not at all. But I'm saying I work, I'm a chef, so I work with different people. And so it's just like I've never hear Caucasians say, well, I'm not going to date low. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, it's ludicrous to me. And again,
I don't think they say it, Mr. Motivation, because it's a given. It's not necessarily about dating low. It's just about settling. Like you choose a man who can provide for you and your family as it grows. So
okay, I get that again, but I'm saying also, I'm not saying be with a bum. Hey, can I borrow your car to run down the street? I'm not talking about like that. Okay. I'm just saying because people date, you know what I'm saying? So even in the dating pool, it's not like it was years ago. We all know that. But what I am saying, we can't really, we can't, and because again, I don't feel like we can look at it like that. I don't. I really don't. And especially if you really into somebody.
Mr. Motivation, would you enter a relationship and you will allow them to take care of you? Is that what you're saying? And Michelle, you only pay in the phone bill?
Listen, I've been in position, but my first relationship, I didn't have all that. But that helped me get to where I am now. We're not together anymore. But I'm saying that to say now, I had to help my ex. I moved, like Michelle, I've been there. And now they doing damn good. Excuse my language, it's a PG-13 show. But I'm saying it's just like God put us in positions to be able to help others. And I'm not saying maybe this is just my mindset because I've been there. Like we all have obstacles. This is life. You know what I'm saying? We don't, you have to. I just think, Michelle,
appreciate. Listen, Mr. Motivation.
What's up?
I appreciate you, and I understand where you're coming from, and I do agree that there are times where you bend a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, in general, I don't think it's a good idea to
Oh
preach
no,
that it's okay to settle. That's all I'm saying.
but I get that, and that's what I was saying. I feel like Tyler Perry, he probably didn't word it right, honestly.
Uh-huh.
But I get what he's saying, and he even said I may get a lot of backlash, but I don't think he addressed his answer thoroughly. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, I know it's other people. I'm gonna let you go and take these other calls, Michelle. If you go to the Pantheon, I'll be there.
Okay.
All right,
Appreciate
bye
you,
bye.
Mr. Motivation. All right. Bye. Mr. Motivation was trying. Hold on. It's Miss Daphne. Daphne, hi. Hi, Miss Teresa.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
So Daphne, what you want to talk about tonight?
I want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Come with it.
Okay. So I want to start with, first of all, I was going to start with the other thing when I'm start with Tasha uh, K.
Uh-huh.
Michelle, God say
Yeah.
forgive, but
Uh-huh.
you can forgive if you want to, but you don't have to forget. We know
Okay.
what she about. We give her side eye every day. We just don't point the finger.
Mm-hmm.
Period. We know what
Okay.
she is. We know what she does, and we can just blow her off. Period. Forgive you, girl. Bye, Felicia. And that's it. That's all on that
Okay.
note. And back to these people that want these women up. Why we always have to give? We give enough dick. We got to get a bum now. We working hard, feeding the children, doing the
If
most
the man
as it
loves
is, and now we got to do a little bit more. Dick.
you.
Let us go. Let us breathe. Just please. We could just walk around buck eight whole naked and just what? Everybody be happy. It's really going on. It's just crazy. It's cray. We can't
Listen,
do anything. I mean, now we just settle for anything. Walk out the door, trip over the garbage man and all his 15 children that he can't take care of. I done took care of all mine. Now I got to take care of yours too because I just feel like
what
it.
if he a good man and he treats you good?
Shut up.
He
He
better treat me
love
good
you.
if I
That's what
gotta take
Tyler
care of
Perry
him.
said. Tyler Perry
Well,
was writing a play in his head. He treats you
Michelle, that would be
good,
the least he could do.
love you, but he can only pay the light bill.
Girl, you know what? I can love me and pay the light, the gas, feed the children, and the dog. We ain't
Okay.
gonna be able to do this. Tell Tyler Perry to stay over in that bazillion billion house that he had. Matter of fact, let him move some of them broke peoples up in his house. I ain't calling no names. It's an N and something at the A. At the end of the N is A.
Mhm.
So let them over there at his house. Let them camp out his house, and we'll meet them over there.
Yeah, Tyler Perry house is not to play with, honey.
I'm just saying we can meet the broke peoples over there, and then maybe they'll come up. Maybe if he get them started,
$1 million house. Wow.
we'll finish it. How about that,
Yeah.
Tiger?
Okay.
And then let me think. And that's it, Michelle. Don't let
Oh,
TK
you got
get in your
Jeezy,
way.
Jenny Mine. Jeezy, Jenny
Oh,
Mine.
you know
I'm
what?
so
You know
scared.
what? I believe this about Jeannie Mai. She talked too much in the first and second and third place. She always tried to be her life. It interestingly wanted to be a sister. A sister. You know, Jeannie Matt was always she always tried to be in the cliques and everything, but then she didn't want Jeezy at first. But she found out Jeezy was a real man because she kept saying that he didn't take advantage of her. She thought she was gonna take advantage of him. Now,
Mm,
Mama Matt was a mess all the time, so Jeezy knew that. But he
mm,
felt like his mama probably a mess too, but she ain't all out there,
true.
being seen on Instagram and TikTok and whoever
But we
else.
can't make that assumption because they were doing that before they got married. I mean, she
They
had that YouTube channel and all that stuff before they got married. So we can't say that that was the demise of it just because they was on Instagram and TikTok and stuff, right?
Okay, for real. I'm not even saying that, but I
What
could
you
say this. They, Jeannie Mai's family felt some type of way, and the culture shock, the culture difference. So that's what happened, in my opinion. So Jeezy just decided, listen, I'm gonna tell you this, girl. He must have told her something 2 or 3 or 4 times, and she didn't listen.
But he wasn't. They haven't been living together for months, allegedly, according to the court document.
because she ain't listen.
Oh, mm.
Because she didn't listen. So he just said, "Okay, bye bye. You and
Wow.
your mother and the whole my family.
What you
Deuces.
think about
And let me put my Timbs on,
Kim Zolciak and Kroy being broke?
please. They been
And
broke.
just
Let me tell you
well,
something. Andy was paying those allegedly paying this girl's house notes and carrying on. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
you pay attention to Andy because he's sneaky and underhanded. Because how he go to everybody else function, he ain't never been to one of Candy's function, the freak of the weeks, and he know he a perv.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, allegedly, in
Mm.
my opinion. So
Okay.
Andy and I would. Could we mention this little thirst trap with Carlos King? Is he nasty or what? Can you, everybody make the yuck face?
What
Everybody
he
put a
do?
yuck in. Did you see that pic? Carlos King was all laid out with in these shorts with his legs wide open, his shirt all open, just nasty, a thirst trap. Nobody seen that. Oh my gosh,
We
I'm the only
don't follow
one.
him like that. What he was
No, I'm
on?
just scrolling past and saw it. Oh, and then they somebody else I was watching, showed it. It was
Oh,
ridiculous. I was like, oh, please don't just be showing all this. This is too
what was
much.
it on his Instagram or something? I don't see it.
And it was on Carlos King on his whatever his show is.
I don't watch it.
He had on a Michelle. He had
What?
on this short set, two piece. He just legs wide open. What? There it is. Yuck. Oh, he don't even have a shirt on. My badge.
Oh,
Go down. I just saw it. It was at. Go down. There it is.
okay.
Is that nasty?
I mean,
He been
Yes.
working out.
He need to
good for
work
him.
in
Okay.
all day,
Well,
every day.
well, Miss Daphne, I appreciate you, child. Let me take some more of these calls.
Okay, bye.
Wow.
Bye, bye. Teresa,
Hey, girl, how are you?
good. How you
You
doing?
look amazing, Michelle.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Oh, girl, you look amazing. Whoever did your hair, they put you in.
Oh, thank you. I just put
Yeah, but
a
look,
little
tonight,
gray.
just want to just elaborate on everything.
Oh,
Um,
you over there looking good in your red, honey. I saw you up there doing your hair and
yeah, honey,
stuff.
I've been trying to work with this here. But look,
Uh-huh.
but you know, with this Tyler Perry, you don't have a little excerpt that you can play that he said what he said first? Because I
Yes,
think
let me find
everybody
it.
got a confused state of what he's saying.
I really
Okay,
feel
let
like
me
it's taken
find
out of context myself.
Yeah, because I'm kind of, wondering if they
okay, hold
misheard
on.
him. Yeah.
Here it is. Hold on, let me find it. Here it is right here. Let me put it up. Oh, the commercial on. Hold on. Not the commercial, child. Hold on. How I go? Oh, it's got 27 seconds. Hold on, let me.
Oh, wow.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. How many more seconds? Hold on. It don't even say to skip it. Okay, hold on. Here it comes. Okay, there you go. Oh, this ain't even a real thing, I don't think.
In our society right now, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In the in our society right now, black women society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men. Right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love.
You know, I gotta pause it for a minute because I gotta make sure, honey. I didn't put my disclaimer up, so
Yeah,
y'all
I
It's
know
like
was
you
copyright
put
got
the
you.
disclaimer.
disclaimer, Michelle.
Blah 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 blah. Y'all know the
Allegedly.
If that man works, at whatever job and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay.
You heard the part I was talking about. If he a good man and he under the house and he does what he can, because his gift, like his money, he ain't got as much money as you got because you successful. But if he a good man and honors the house, then you should be okay with that.
That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you've handled the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
So
Michelle,
that was it.
Michelle, that there is like, that's you got to weigh that for each individual. That's not. I don't look at that as a general thought for a person, because you know why? Everybody got different standards, but I can receive that from a standpoint that stand by your man if you know he's not there to use you, but he should have his own as well, though. I don't believe you should send women into battle like that, because a lot of times it's misleading, because you start dating beneath what you really want.
And so that's what I got from it, because he led with, women today are making more money than men. Black women are more successful than men. He led with that. So that's giving me, you successful women out there, you got your own money, you got your own car, you got your own house. Well, you need to consider, dating a
I
man
see
that
what
don't.
you're saying. Yeah. It's like to tell
That's
you
why
to
I took it.
downplay.
Other people may take it a different way. I didn't like
it. It's like telling a successful woman to downplay what she wants for her.
So instead of doing that, he should have been talking to the men, saying, these women out there, they got their shit together. You need to step it up. Y'all men out there, y'all need to start making more money. You know what I'm saying? So instead of telling the women what they should do, you should have been talking to the men. In my opinion.
Well, see,
he was talking to a woman, though. He was talking to her on her podcast.
Yeah, but he was talking to a woman in on a podcast, but you still could have been, you know what I'm saying? You would talk about relationships in general.
Yeah, but when you generalize in a statement, that's a
and he's a man. He should have been speaking from a male perspective.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it was a clip. She specifically asked and was talking about, because I watched the whole podcast, and she was specifically asking and talking about her troubles on dating, and all the difficulties.
Well, see, that's not. But look, if a person, excuse me, let me answer this. But the thing is, what if a person didn't see the whole podcast, and all they getting is these bits and pieces?
And of course, they chop it up. Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? When you just get bits and pieces and you ain't looked at the whole podcast, it'll be it'll come across as you supposed to douse down what you believe in, or accept something lesser than what you believe for yourself. But that's why I say you got to hear the whole excerpt, because I see what he's saying, because women are making more money, and Black women really are making more money. And so I'm not telling you to play down, because I'm gonna tell you this. There was a young lady at my son's house, and she asked that question about dating, and the young man paid for everything. And she asked me, was it okay if she paid the tip? I said, yes, it was, because he paid for everything. He didn't ask her for a dime. And she said, well, you think it's wrong to pay the tip? I said, no, I said to pay the tip, because if a guy is leading with the money, and always leading with the money and not asking you for anything, every now and then you can do something nice. But I ain't saying make it a practice to take cash behind. I'm sorry. That's
you're right.
That's the way I was raised. My mom always said, if a man can't help you, take care of you. This is her concept. My mom, she's always been like that. When she was alive, that's something she preached on. Don't get no bum. And I don't know why she was like that, but she always tell you that. But she did have those old Southern ways. She trained me to make my husband plate first before I feed my kids. That came from my mom. So some of those qualities are good, and you have to almost weigh that, the pro and the con. What you want for you, Michelle, can't nobody tell you, well, Michelle, lower your standards to get Brother L. The devil is a liar. If you want a Brother L, he going to level up. Okay. And that's your perspective. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there is some sisters that will humble themselves and take I ain't gonna call him a bum, but a less fortunate man. And he may turn out to be well in the end. But that's something that you got to suffer through.
That's true.
So
true.
keep doing
Miss
what you're doing.
Morton, do you want to chime in on any of the other topics before we
Yes,
move on?
Miss Burruss is just, oh, I'm just gonna put my disclaimer up as a person. That woman is
Why you
filthy.
do Candy like that? Don't do Candy like that.
You know, filthy. That girl is filthy. Come on. You know what? I looked at
Did you
that.
say filthy?
She's filthy. I looked at that
That's
movie.
what Wendy Williams called her.
She is filthy, from my perspective. I looked at that movie she got out. She just doing everything. They just play those spots like that. That old.
But why is it she continues to play the same role over and over again?
3 and foursomes and going, like having sexual little things like on your husband and like she's typecast. She's just nasty. I'm sorry, you gotta help me on that. And then Tasha K should have apologized to you because I've been listening to you for a long time and I heard you tell what people do to you behind the scenes. That T.S. Madison, I ain't never seen her, don't know her. All I know, she's a transgender. I've seen her on Tasha K one time. And do you know what? They owe you an apology. Not only her, that man, what is she? T.S. whatever. And the man who got fired, the dark skin man with the wigs, what's his name?
Junkie
Dineva. Junkie.
What's crazy is he's the only one I know personally. I don't even know the other ones. Like never, never met him. And they all just jumped on me. They hated me on the strength of him. You know what I'm saying? I even think that the whole situation with T.S. Madison, he was pissed off at me for reporting on that Kaya stuff because of his relationship with Junkie Dineva. I didn't even know they knew each other.
Oh, this is spillover beef. Okay. They don't even know you. That's crazy.
I think all of it stems from Junkie Dineva.
And this last one, well, I guess that will be the last one. No, yeah, that's the last one. Jeannie Ma. I just feel like Jeannie Ma mama probably messed that up. I'm gonna tell you that Mama Ma was too much when she was even on the Real. Yes, they used to talk about her how she
on the Real.
Yeah, no, when what's her name was on the Real, Jeannie Ma, they was saying how her mother all in her business all the time. So that may be why it was a bad taste in his mouth. But black men don't play that. I don't care if you marry a Vietnamese or Chinese or whatever. A man is a man. And then Jeezy got a little something, So maybe they might have took him for granted and thought like he was really soft, But I just pray. I feel bad for her because she loved him. She loved him. My God, I feel bad for her.
They say she devastated. She gonna fight for her marriage. So
You know who else bothered me? I know this ain't your topic, but it bothered me with that girl. What's her name? She used to brag on her husband the same way. From Real Housewives of Atlanta, she's on Tyler Perry's stuff.
Eva.
I feel so bad for her. Because
and her husband said he was gonna fight for the marriage. I don't know. Is their marriage final yet?
No, she even got a divorce, ain't she?
That's what I meant. Is their divorce final yet?
I don't know, but Eva losing too much weight. I don't like it.
Yeah, I keep trying not to talk about that.
But Michelle, look, I'm going. But look, lady, you keep doing what you're doing, because honey, you look a million, honey. You look good. I looked at you tonight. I said, "What Michelle doing? Let me get some tips."
Not what Michelle doing. Living good, eating good, living right.
You look like $1 million.
Miss Morton, I like your hair too. I hate to cut you off. Good. No, I'm talking about yours. But I told Michelle she looked good, but you look good too, Miss Morton.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Snuck back in, child.
Well, it was meant for you to come on.
Speak on that Tasha K stuff, but I'm gonna go back on mute. I don't want to cut.
Okay. Well, let me let her go so you all can talk. But you have a good night, Michelle. But I'm hanging on in here though tonight. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Right. Okay.
Stay blessed, friend.
All right, babe.
All right. Bye. Hey, Latoya.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
I feel like the forgiveness is not for them. It's for you. And, it's one of those situations because you just see how they treat other people. You have to take it still with a grain of salt, because just as well as she apologized, tomorrow she'll be still talking her stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is for this moment. I ain't going to dwell on it. Okay, that's what it is. But the forgiveness is for you, And like I said, I was thinking, like you said, you said you didn't even know them. You knew Funky. So I
Mhm.
think that's what really, it's kind of like poured over anger. Maybe you could have let it blow off, but your relationship with him, because you did
Mhm.
so well, like helping him and all of that stuff, and he turned around and
Mhm.
backstabbed you and then went on to somebody else's platform to berate you like that and disrespect you. It hurts. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
you just have strength within that, because
Oh,
if she can say she's sorry or feeling some type of way, then
mhm.
they are too. They pride and ego won't let them, but that's for between them and God. Uh
Yeah.
this Tyler Perry situation, because like I said, I seen the whole, and the girl, her name is Crystal. She's
Mhm.
on she's Fatima.
She's on Sisters, right?
Right, she's own sisters. So they have
Uh,
a deep rooted back end type relationship, anyways. You know what I'm saying? And I
mhm.
don't really think he's like, you're $1 million woman, you know, date somebody that's, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like if in her world, because she's not going to be around the regular old Joe like that anyways, she's going to be
Mhm.
maybe a $500,000 man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, you have to think of what your bottom line would be, because you're going to want to live a certain type of lifestyle, except that you've created for yourself, and so you want somebody else to be able to you know fit in, so to speak. So I don't
Mhm.
think he was telling her to you need $1 million man or more, but you make 1 million. You know what I'm saying? You may have somebody that's 500 to 700,000, and he's a good man. You could
Just
work
like,
with that. Don't overlook him.
Rihanna and,
ASAP
what's his
Rocky.
name?
ASAP.
Yeah.
Um, of course he's not, what I'm saying, at her status as far as money
Mhm.
wise, but
Mhm.
it's not like he broke. He's still rich, you know?
Right.
So I mean that's where Tyler Perry was telling her. Um, just because you haven't found love, say at this status of financial, and that's probably what you're looking for, open your mind even wider, because really you really winning if you can get somebody at 500,000 to 700,000, and he's a good man, and he takes care of home, and y'all still have the same goals and so forth. Like,
Mhm.
he did something to make that 500,000. So I'm sure with
Right.
two good people, investments and so forth. So that's where he was coming from, as far as he was saying that to her. Now, when
Oh,
you
I
look at
get it. I get it, but when you see the clip, it just feels a different
yeah,
way. The
yeah,
energy
it looks
comes off.
bad on just that clip, but when you
Yeah.
look at the whole podcast, it puts in
Yeah.
more
Imma
perspective.
have to watch it so I can
But
have more context.
yeah, and she's a nice girl though. You would enjoy
Yeah, I
her.
like
She's not a gossipy type, when you want
mhm.
something to watch on TV, but it's not drama and it's not, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of
Mhm.
like girl talk type stuff. And she's pretty good. But
Mhm.
I'm Kim and Kroy. I wish he would just get his kids and go make up with his mom and them and leave her where she at,
I think that's
and
what
just
he trying to do. He done filed to try to, sell the house so he could pay some of these bills and get the heck on. So,
yeah. And that may be her way
right
of trying to,
now, neither one of them can go anywhere. They both sitting in that house together.
looking
That's a shame.
crazy. You know what I'm
Uh-huh,
saying? Flopping
uh-huh.
on the bed. Why you what they said he said he didn't want to sleep on the couch. This is his bedroom. He paid how much for the bed and he gonna sleep in it. I'm like,
Mhm,
I just couldn't. I just couldn't. Um
mhm.
and Kandi. Uh I think Candy's on edge about being cut. And so she's trying to pump out this music. Like, I've been having this going on. It's been in the vault. I've been working and all of that, because when she had all those other big projects and her name wasn't on the chopping block, she wasn't worried about putting out no music. But she's trying to get
Mm,
some of this music out on some of these streaming platforms, even though she ain't gonna make that much, because they don't get paid that much for some of these streaming platforms.
mhm.
And that's why she's going hard, even when she can't do a YouTube video. She got DJ A1 or Don One or somebody sitting in so she can post.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Todd, even what is why don't he have any friends? Why don't he talk to the guys? He's sitting in her beauty session, makeup time, getting their opinions about topics and so forth. And one of those were very telling. And Uh, it was about his name not being on that house,
Oh.
and he got in his feelings about it because it's to me it came from a personal, not no hypothetical. What if a man? All that stuff is what they're going through, and then
Mm-hmm.
Kandi kind of got, he kind of got high strong about it, and so I was like,
This was
oh,
on her YouTube channel? I don't watch it.
it's on his YouTube channel.
Oh, I didn't know he had
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it used to be Daddy Daycare or something that he was always kind of posting or whatever. But now, I think everybody trying to get in their bag on any type of way because that money is potentially not going to be coming into that household. So,
Mhm.
uh,
Mhm.
and who else did you talk about? I forget. Was it Tyler Perry?
Tasha K, Jeezy.
Oh, okay. I did all of them but Jeezy. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's so much of she really loved him or if it's she jumped up and married him so quick and had a baby that she didn't want to have another failed relationship. And out of all this time, she didn't want to have a child with the guy that really loved her and held her down. But again, she became the breadwinner and he wasn't. And
Mm.
so I think when she
Who
got
you
in
talking about?
Hollywood,
Jeezy?
no, Jeannie or whatever,
Yeah, but
she was
Jeezy got
married.
more money than she got,
No,
don't
I'm
she? Oh,
talking
you
about
mean
the ex.
her first marriage?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. I think
Okay.
that when she got all into Hollywood, and that's of course was her dream, and
Uh-huh.
seeing how the Hollywood life was, he became beneath her. And I'm sure that she was trying to treat him some type of way or whatever. And so then you get with the man, the snowman, and you thought you was gonna live this lavish all the time, da da da. Jeezy don't spend like that. I mean, I think he's gotten into his real estate investments and all of that by being smart, you know.
Uh-huh.
And there, I think she has to be in LA for her work, and he's
Oh.
wherever, Atlanta or wherever he's working. But wherever you at, if I come home and we ain't seen each other, tell your mom I'm gonna go get a hotel. Tell them to go to their home because I think she left her old home with the mom, so y'all go tell them if I'm coming into town to go on so we can do a little family thing. I don't want to look in their face. And so it probably became too much.
Okay.
I just, I mean, I don't know. That's
Oh,
the way I just feel like, and it's all everybody opinion. We ain't in them folks' household. But I just know that, if I ain't seen my family or whatever, even if I send for you and the baby to come up, I'll find us a nanny or babysitter. Don't bring your mama, your brother, and you know what I'm saying, your film crew. Like, I don't want all that over there. He's a private
yeah.
person, you know? So,
You
but
right.
anyway, that's all I got though.
Well, I appreciate you, Latoya. Thank you
All
so
right,
much for
y'all. Good
chiming
night.
in tonight. All right. Good
Uh-huh.
night.
Okay, Michelle, I'm gonna make this
Welcome
quick.
back, Mr.
Yeah,
Motivation.
listen. I do want to speak on that Tasha K situation.
Okay.
It's crazy. Everything, and I ain't trying to go deep, but I'm gonna say this: every trial and tribulation happened for a reason. And I'm not even trying to, because honestly, I'm not a Tasha K fan. But I was gonna say, you don't know what that woman had to go through. She made this. She got this big old case with Cardi B and stuff like that, and she see how TS and Dani, how they operated, like for real, like what they, you know what I'm saying. So she
Mhm.
like shit. Michelle don't care for me, or we got our difference, but Michelle still stood up for me. And right is right and wrong is wrong. Michelle is a black woman. I'm a black woman. And for Michelle to go out her way on her platform and say, yeah, me and her don't talk, but she was like, at the end of the day, you've had experience with these two. So it's just like, you don't know what God could have revealed to her, you know what I'm saying, to make her be like, okay, well, let me owe this sister an apology. And so I
Mm.
think that was, I applaud her for doing it to you. You get them to apologize to you. Again, we don't forget. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying be buddy with her, but God is gonna bless you. He already blessed you. But I'm saying, yeah, I don't think nothing wrong with it because it's crazy. I got jumped by them two white guys, but I forgive them. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
everything I'm saying happened for a reason. And so yeah, I'm glad that she apologized to you because she really see what man hands is about, and they ain't for her. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and so yeah, I think you should. I was looking at it, somebody interview, pray about that. You know what I'm saying? Because at
I
the end
gotta
of the
pray
day,
about that one. I'm
I'm
good on
saying
that.
we're right. I mean, I respect your mind, but what I'm saying is people gonna be like, dang, she done did all this dragging about Michelle on they just her people done seen it. And for her to
Mm-hmm.
do something publicly, yeah, that ain't nothing but God. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, that's like humbling yourself. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I know, yeah, God will make your enemy your footstools. And so,
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, what you say, a real woman or whatever, stand alone. You don't need Michelle. That the proof is in a. That's what I'm saying. So that part. All right, then, Michelle, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go. I'm gonna keep drinking this wine.
All
All right, bye.
right, Mr. Motivation.
Uh,
Good night. Hi, Ida. Ida, yo. Hello. Hello. You're on mute.
She probably gone.
Okay. Give you 5 seconds. Ida, yo. No. Okay. Hey, Dr. Love. Doctor of Love.
Hey, Michelle. How are
How
you?
you
You
doing?
looking
Welcome.
so pretty as always.
You.
Yes. Well, tonight, we need to talk about your boy. Once
Woo.
again, I had to get on here. Tyler, why do
Okay.
y'all not never read through the lines? He wasn't talking about us women dating beneath us. He was talking about the men. He was not talking about us. Okay. He was
How you gonna say that?
because pay attention to that interview now. He
Uh-huh.
said, he said, get a guy who could just pay a light bill. Okay. He not talking to no woman for real. Okay. He not talking to us. He's talking to other men. Okay, because you can't be talking to a woman saying get a man that just can pay a light bill. You're not talking to no other woman. There is no way. Okay, so
How you making this assumption, Doctor?
you know I'll be reading through the lines. I'll be reading and catching all the tea. Okay, see,
Okay.
yeah, I was reading between the lines. So yeah,
Oh.
so we gonna move on to Kandi. And this ain't
Uh-huh.
no new role for Kandi. This is what she do throughout her entire life. Okay.
Okay.
So bravo, you owe Phaedra a lot of money, okay, for taking her off. Talking about, oh, somebody R and somebody that S and A and all this garbage. Kandi been about that life, okay?
Uh-huh.
And then get on TV with you did not say that or you done it, whatever. Her, Portia, all of them. And let's not even talk about how bad they want Drew and Todd want Drew in the bed. He would have paid her whatever to be on that movie and getting in that bed. Okay, moving on to Jeannie Mai. I
Okay.
feel I feel bad for Jeannie Mai in a way, but I don't.
Oh, why y'all be laughing? Why you laughing at Jeannie Mai like that?
Joke, because she's a joke. Her mama's a joke. And
Oh Lord.
I
You don't
believe they
like her?
no, no.
Why you don't like Jeannie Mai?
Ever since she said on the reel that her dark meat was side, okay. Now
Dark meat on the side.
yeah,
Yup.
now she's
Like
about to
a
be
white meat. It's like a little dark meat on the
a
side.
side. That's right. Now she about to
Uh-huh.
be on the side, on that
Ooh.
side she was talking about. So yes, and I really believe she showed him something that he did not like, and it was something about him being on that on that side. See, Jeezy kind of private. He ain't gonna tell us, but when we all get 70 and 80, it's gonna come on out. But anywho,
Hey, we gotta wait that long?
yeah, you dealing with them private, quiet men.
Oh,
They gonna wait till they
okay.
got a documentary or something and tell some stuff.
Okay. All right.
And then with Kim. Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
Kim and Kroy, they just need to give it up, cut it loose. Oh, you said hi? Okay,
Why
Snuggles.
we know they broke, so there's that.
Yeah. But this what she get. That's exactly what she get for messing with my girl Nene. But I know I ain't gonna go all into that. Okay, that's pretty much it.
Well, I appreciate you. Thank you, Doctor of Love.
Thank you. Remember, he was talking about guys accepting guys. Rent free. Okay, bye-bye.
Allegedly,
Yeah,
allegedly.
allegedly. Allegedly.
Oh,
Okay,
y'all ain't gonna mess up my good Tyler Perry connection.
well, on that note, we love Tyler Perry. Psych. Bye.
Okay.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. Straight from Straightfromname.com, that's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
There you go.
Tink, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Hi, Michelle.
Welcome.
I was just want to just talk about the Jeezy topic.
Okay.
I agree with that. The caller, Dr. Love. I do feel bad for Jeannie because she just caught a rap of a black gangster guy. That's all it is. And I feel like
Wait a minute.
personally, it turns me off how like I don't know, black men how they want to dive in into other like races, and I feel like they only like he gave that woman a child, he gave her marriage, he went out of the country, met her, like went to her country, he was doing everything that I feel like he could have done with his first two wives or like his first two girlfriends that he was with. And now that he's all deep in it, he's into the family, it's a different culture, it's a different lifestyle. So he's backing out because it's too much for him. He's not even ready for a real relationship because he don't know what he wants. And that's my personal opinion. So that's why I feel bad for her. Cause I feel like she really do love him, but it's just like he wasn't like really ready for that. He probably felt he couldn't get a girl like Jeannie.
What?
Like you never know.
Just
like
okay, not to cut you off, Tink, but that's a little crazy. I mean, just up until 3 days ago, we didn't care about Jeezy and Jeannie Mae. So for you to say he couldn't get somebody like her, that's just a little racist. To be honest, you sounded like they're, the little racist. What's that girl who always call in first, Mickey? You just sounded a little off to me, honestly, because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, relationships just don't work sometimes. And honestly, this was a pandemic relationship. So it was honestly kind of guaranteed to just not last with them, because to me, it looked like Jeezy was just trying to use the girl for a come up because he was not in the limelight for the past couple of years. Let's go ahead and be 100% honest. Jeezy was not doing anything.
Jeezy had did something. My president is black. He blew up right after that with Barack Obama. He was hanging out with Jay-Z and stuff.
That was when Obama was in office, when he did the president is black. After that, we ain't got nothing much.
Just from me, like, I don't know, just from where I come from, like, and I like come from like poverty in the hood. A lot of like black guys like in my area, like where I come from, they want to experience something different than a black woman, and then they realize black women is what they really need and what they really desire and what they really want. They want to go experience that Latina lady. Like, and that's another thing I want to get on the topic of Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, because that's throwing me for a loop. Nicki Minaj, I just feel like Nicki Minaj husband never said he was an entrepreneur. He never said he was a businessman. He never said that. He did, but we do know he robbed someone. He like got a rape charge with someone. So he clearly just proved he is a gangster. So he never lied about who he was. Now I got a problem with the Offset, how they portrayed like they got the guns, they got the clothes, they got the change. They're like in the streets, right? And then right when you guys got a little
with it. I mean, they from
and then
North
like
Atlanta,
right when you have
it's not from the streets.
Okay, with their songs, and like not to be like mean, but like I don't want to disrespect anyone, but one of the Migos is deceased at the moment, like because they're like
he was killed by somebody. I mean, he wasn't killed in Atlanta. He wasn't killed in the hood here.
But he was killed in the hood in Texas, and they're all rich.
So you blaming him for being murdered?
No, I'm not blaming him for being murdered. What I'm saying is the Migos, the way they portray themselves as they're not preppy guys. The Migos aren't preppy. They're not playing golf. They're not playing tennis. Like, they're not preppy guys. They rap about doing drugs. They rap about like effing girls, like having all this money and all that.
Versace.
Yeah, stuff like that. So I just feel like they portray like they're tough.
That's designer clothes.
Okay, what I'm trying to, maybe I'm not wording it right, but what I'm trying to say is like they portray like they're tough guys. They don't portray like they're scary or they're trying to like.
Amigos are not tough. I have never thought that Offset or Quavo was tough.
I got that persona
They
from
from
them.
North Atlanta. Do you know who North Atlanta is? That is not tough.
No, when I hear Migos music, like I won't lie, like I think of like dancing, but I don't think of them like trying to bring peace to any type of community. They never try to bring peace. So now
what rapper you know brings peace?
Well, there's rappers that like.
Does Drake bring peace?
But Drake
like,
don't rap about
Jay-Z. Does Jay-Z bring peace?
I just feel like
does A$AP Rocky bring peace? What is peace in the music? I don't understand.
But let's be honest, Migos used to have guns, all this money, all the jewelry like on their platform.
Where they have the guns at?
I'm playing like
I don't know. I think you got the wrong group.
No, I just feel like Cardi
I don't know about all this.
Like for example, they're out. Well, basically, I'm trying to say like they're street guys. They go to the party. They do all this wild stuff. They're not
everybody guys. Go to the party. That don't mean they street guys because they go to the party. Your argument is flawed, friend.
And they be throwing shots at it. Well, Offset be throwing shots on the internet as well. So my point is, why is it when you gotta like when you guys are beefing with each other and one person is there and you want to just switch, you try to switch it up. Like, yo, girlfriend Cardi B is on the song talking about this man, saying my baby daddy's a Miko, your baby daddy's a zero. Like, it's like all this animosity, and then you try to flip it on Nicki's boyfriend. Now Nicki's boyfriend, the bad guy, is what I'm trying to say. When they both are throwing shots.
Is a convicted artist. Nicki's husband is on the registry for being an ex-offender. Nicki's husband has a violent history and is on probation. Nicki's husband just got on house arrest for threatening to kill somebody on the internet.
That is true. And Michelle, and then everyone saying like I'm like wrong, but wasn't Offset the one that said Migos isn't gangster? But wasn't Offset the one that has to disconnect himself from the other two Migos because he don't want to live that lifestyle? He wanted to do better. So that's like another one of my points. Like, they're not saints. They're not innocent.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. And it's just pissing me off that everyone's like, Nicki's boyfriend's a cornball. He's a cornball. He is a cornball.
Her husband. That is not her boyfriend. That is her husband. They are married.
I feel like it's even cornier to talk stuff and then use your money, hop on a plane and laugh at someone like, ha, 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 ha. Like,
well, it's not as corny as standing on the street telling somebody you're going to kill them and you know you on probation.
Yeah.
What's worse?
Yeah, they're both like, I just don't like someone like using their money to throw like, and then like, just like, don't be like starting stuff and then like hopping on a plane laughing when you really were just having beef with someone. And then you're right, Nicki's husband is corny, but Nicki's husband never said, he came from the beginning and said that he was a gangster guy. My point is he never lied about who he was.
If he a gangster, why he on the internet talking about killing somebody?
That
he a dumb gangster. That's what he
well, all gangsters are dumb. And another thing about Nicki's husband, like, he proved who he is. Like, he got caught. He wasn't like a smart gangster. Like, I don't know. It's just pissed. That just threw me for a loop. I just feel like Offset should be held accountable the same as Nicki's husband.
Oh, you think he need house arrest too? But he ain't.
No, I don't think he need house arrest. I just think y'all need to say Offset's corny too. Was my point. Like, I probably drug it out. I just feel like they're both corny, but I just want y'all to say Offset's corny too. Cause like your wife is on the internet, you're on the internet, and then right when the smoke comes to you, you'll use your money, hop on a jet, and go to Colorado to a football game. Like, that's corny too. Like, that's
not corny. That's a boss. He laughing while Nicki's husband and his gangster friend on the corner in New York, he hopping on a private jet. That's ballery.
I feel like it's a boss move not to do any of that. Just let like women do women be. I feel like it's a boss for Mr. Petty to just let Nicki be Nicki, and it was been a boss move for Offset to let Cardi be Cardi. That's it.
Oh, okay.
And I'll leave.
Let me get some of these other callers, friend. I appreciate you for calling in tonight.
You're welcome, and have a good night, Michelle. You look really beautiful.
All right. All
I
right,
like
thank
your
you.
necklace too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I take Ida, yo, you up now?
I'm back, Michelle.
What's
What's
up?
I mean, two things I know for sure. Tink is drunk and Kandi likes to have a lot of sex.
Oh, not
For
Candy
some
like
reason,
to have a lot of sex.
and for some reason, it seems like we just said from season 2, it's literally just been a repetitive thing. It's never ending. We get it. You like to have sex. You have put this narrative out every season. You put it out off the seasons. You put it out on the season. It's like we get it. But at this rate,
On
it
The
seems like
Shy, she's the same person on The Shy.
the same
She's the
person on
same
the
person in
side.
every role she plays.
You know, and it's like at some point, it's like we fully understand you are fully committed to having sex, and we are not trying to take that from you. Please switch it up, please.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying. And then who else was the Kim and Kroy?
We
He
had
needs to go
Kandi,
ahead.
we had Jeannie and Jeezy, Tyler Perry,
Mm,
Kim and Kroy, Tasha K.
I'm gonna leave Tyler alone because I know that's your boy. But Kroy, he can go ahead and do that dance for that 150,000. Take that money and go build him a home in Montana
You think
and
he gonna ride the what is it called? The big
we
what
just gonna
is
say the big
whatever.
eggplant, the one he probably wants to ride
What was it
anyways.
called? Hold on. The Golden Boner.
Yeah, the golden boner. He needs to go ahead and take that 150, build him a two bedroom house in Montana, take his kids, and go ahead and go on about his business because we wasn't seeing it for him here. We not seeing it for him anywhere, honestly. So they can just go ahead and go away. I'll just keep it short on Tyler. Black women, you beautiful black women, don't listen to anybody telling y'all what to do with your love life at all. You do not have to settle.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Especially no man who we ain't seen with no woman in
Thank,
decades.
thank
Yeah, I'm
you.
just saying.
Thank you. You know what I'm
I
saying? Like,
love you, Tyler, but let's call a thing a thing.
let's call a spade a spade. Like, you can't sit here and keep preaching to black women, but we haven't seen you with a black woman. And the thing is, let's be honest. All of his roles, all of his movies, and everything, it always paints a narrative of a black woman having to struggle or having to have some type of situation with her that's just not good. Think about every single scenario in his movies. It's like, do you ever see
I can
black
do
women and just
bad by myself.
thank you? Diary of a Mad Black Woman. And it's like, do you ever see black women as just like happy, a boss? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they always have to have something. Like even in what is it, the Family That Prays? Okay,
Hmm.
yes, she was a lawyer or whatever she was, but then how does it play out? She gets left because she was what cheating with her boss and stuff. So it's like, do you ever just have a good narrative for a whole movie for a black woman to just look amazing? I just don't see it for Tyler. Honestly, I just don't. And I'm gonna just say this and then I'm gonna end it. In a couple years, when all of them handsome black men on them TV shows go ahead and come out about them NDAs, that's where we
Uh-huh.
really gonna get the truth out of Tyler because the scenarios he speak, you got too many plays and movies where you just keep
Tyler
on.
got too much money to keep these people quiet. We ain't gonna hear nothing.
I agree, but the thing is, like with him and his movies and plays, it's like every single one is like it's always just so hard bashing and just hard bashing about black women and about a DL man, and it's like. If you got all this money, where is all of your where are these scenarios coming from? Because to me, it sounds like some of this is some truth. And I'll just leave it at that. And this is my first time calling in, and I mess with you, Michelle, and you give me life.
Thank you. I appreciate you, friend.
You welcome.
All right. Thanks for calling. Call back more often.
Oh,
Show
I
us your face
definitely
next
will.
time.
You
Show us your
know what?
face.
Hold on. I came up real quick, even though I'm about to go to
I
bed.
don't know why everybody on my channel be scared to show their face.
See, I
Like they
wasn't scared, but I
embarrassing
was
me.
just
They don't
like,
want to be seen with me.
I was just chilling. But I go. Let me. I'm on my phone, so let me see. Is it gonna
Okay.
work?
I'm through face.
Is it gonna work? I don't know if it's working.
We just see a black square,
I
honky.
see. I hit
You
the
in the
cam
dark.
button. Well, you know what? What I do next time because which time I got my I'll which time with my computer next time. I'll just join in with my computer next time.
It's all good.
All
I'll
right.
see you when I see you. I appreciate you for calling
Of
in.
course. Good night. Have a good one. Bye,
All right.
squad.
Good night. Devastation.
I'm offended because the nerve, the audacity, and the vigor of that
Who is this?
woman to come up here and say that, I'm just offended as a black person. How could you say those things that you had to say about Offset? Why would you say that? You sound like one of them. Why would you say that? Why would you say that stuff? And y'all coming up here talking about, oh, Michelle, do you forgive Tasha K? Y'all quoting Bible scriptures and stuff. Michelle don't know this woman. This is a stranger. She don't know this lady. Michelle don't care. Michelle could give two flying. She doesn't care.
So you speaking for me now?
I'm your PR.
Oh, okay. Jezebel is now my PR.
Also, I would like
That's
to.
what they were saying in the chat because I missed that part. That's what they were saying.
Oh, I don't know
You
what
said they
saying.
said that I should forgive her and I should pray about it. What?
Well, I got in when somebody was quoting Bible scriptures and they was like trying to correlate that with what you were going through with Tasha K. But you don't know that lady.
Oh, you're right.
Um.
I don't know that lady.
Also, Jeannie Mai and Jeezy.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's very odd
Why
because
you with her?
I feel like he didn't want to be with her anyway from the beginning. You know,
You think?
yes, she sat on that show and she disrespected her white husband. So if she disrespected her white husband, telling all their business and stuff, what did he
Uh-huh.
think she was gonna do to him? Especially the comments she made about like whatever it was about black meat or on the side, whatever.
Having dark meat on the side.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then I think Jeannie is a little offset. I think she got something wrong with her actually.
Why you think that?
Because Jeezy's never home anyway. So I'm like, what did
Uh-huh.
you do to piss this man off to the point to where he don't want to be married to you no more? Was it the mama being around? Were they talking too much Vietnamese or whatever she is? You know, what was the problem? Like,
I
what
don't know. Is
happened?
this it right here? I think this it right here. Let me try
Is
to
that
put
really
this.
not his baby?
Oh, not his. That
No, she
baby
looked
look
like
just
him.
like
Never
him.
mind. She looked like him. Never mind.
Hold on, let me see.
Side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white man. That's what I
Wait a
like.
minute.
Black
Wait a
guys.
minute.
Yeah, I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white man.
Dark meat on the side and white keeps me mean and lean.
That's what I like.
Hold up. What do you mean, dark meat on the
she likes
side?
way to princess. I am no, I'm not. I'm saying like I really do think black men are attractive. I do. Like that's my.
Well, what do you mean, dark meat on the side?
That means, honey.
You know what that means.
Wait, what are you reading it as?
I know. How did you say it?
I'm just saying, like, when I think about men, I like dark men. I do.
You like your main man to be white and your side.
Isn't that what she said?
That is not what I mean.
Jeannie, explain what you mean.
Okay, what I meant is like I used to date black men. Okay, and I think they're attractive. But what I decided to stick to because it just kept me happiest.
No. So that's the end of this clip. I don't have an extended clip.
And
he
I
said that
rest my
white men
case.
kept her happy, and so she liked that dark meat on the side.
Well, clearly Freddie didn't keep her happy because she divorced him and wouldn't get him a baby.
Well,
but then she get with Jeezy and get him a baby.
Oh.
So what was her point? What was she trying to say? What did you take that as?
She said what she said.
Okay,
Even
and
Tamar
then,
was like, you know what you meant.
yeah, because why would you say something like that on a syndicated television show?
She said white keeps me lean and mean and lean, honey.
So we need to find out if anybody in the chat is family to the Jenkins family down in where he from? Savannah? No. Macon. Get in Michelle's DMs and let us know what happened. Please, because I really
For Jay Jenkins? I used to call Jay Jenkins my husband back in the day.
Yeah, I want to know what happened. We need to know what happened. Because
Jeezy supports straight from the A too.
Yeah,
you know what it is, your boy Young, you know what it is, the boss of the street, homie. Right here, straight from the A.com. TM 103 on the way.
Yeah.
And let me be fair. Jeezy has a bad track record with dating. Remember how he did Keisha Cole?
We
Remember
know
how
how
he
he
did
did Keisha
the
Cole,
last baby
child.
mama, the first baby mama, how he did the son. You know, he got a
How
bad
he
track
did
record.
the son. Yes, we know.
So we got to be fair. Pull up the
Uh,
archive.
I'm pulling it up now, child. Oh no.
And
Uh,
oh,
this
and
was
Jeezy
wait a
is
minute.
not a
This was in
thug.
2008 right here. Hold on. This when Jeezy was in the club with Keisha Cole.
When he embarrassed her. Yeah.
This ain't when she. I don't know what this
Oh,
is.
that's not
I'm
it.
just googling. Young Jeezy, blah blah blah. Keisha was in the club in VIP. Oh, that's when they was like acting like they wasn't together. They was together.
This before he
Hold on.
embarrassed her.
Yeah, that had to be. Hold on. What was the other stuff? I had to go deep in the archives to find the other stuff.
She
Why you
proposed
gonna
to
be in the
him.
archive? It's time to go.
Oh,
Huh?
okay, I'm sorry. But guys, she proposed to him. Keisha Cole proposed to him, and then he like rejected her. He declined her proposal. So that
Oh,
tells you a lot. And then,
does it?
well, yeah. Cause what is he
Yes.
doing to these women to make a woman propose
Oh,
and yell after him in the club's parking lot in front of fans?
oh.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm done. Good night, squad.
That's all
Bye.
you want. So you don't think I should accept the apology?
Um, you should accept the apology if that's what's on your heart to do, because
Oh,
God says that you. Does God say that? Does He say we have to like accept apologies? Google
mm-hmm.
it. I don't know, but you if that's what you want to do, I think it was sincere. However, that's it, and then just move on because you don't know
Okay.
that lady. You don't care. You really don't care.
Not the tea on Jeezy in bed, honey. I'm pulling up all kind of stuff. Okay.
Oh,
What?
what's that? What the heck?
What?
What's that story?
He was talking about they was talking about it was like a dick report.
What? Okay.
Somebody said they had, it's a
Okay.
long story, but it's a whole dick report on what had happened.
Okay. Well, before I go again, if there are any of the Jenkins family clan that is a fan of Michelle's, please message her, let her know what happened, give her the tea because we really want to know what happened because this ended a little sooner than I thought. I was giving them 5 years, but it
Oh,
ended a little
okay.
sooner. Okay. Good night. Thank
All
you. Bye-bye.
right. Thanks, Jezebel.
Bye.
Bye. Well, you guys, this has been a very fun, eventful live stream. We had a lot of interesting topics tonight. I talked about Kim Zolciak Biermann and Kroy Biermann and them being destitute and dang near homeless and the houses in foreclosure and all of that. I talked about Tyler Perry's dating advice again. I talked about Jeezy and Jeannie Mai and some more details surrounding their pending divorce. I talked about Kandi and her new role kissing and tonguing down Tammy Rivera, child. And I talked about Tasha K's apology to me. So if you missed it, scroll back, rewind, watch the replay. If you are a member of the Patreon squad, I'm going over, well, I don't know what y'all think. No, we want to. Okay, I'm going over to Patreon for a good 30, 45 minutes. Okay, I ain't going to be over there too long because I ain't realized it's almost 1 in the morning. So I'm going to head over to Patreon and I know they got a lot give me an earful about. So if you are not a Patreon member, click the link in the description box below. Sign up for the $5 tier, and we're going to do ATLien After Dark. Okay. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, visit straightfromtheA.com, whenever you feel like it, if you want to go in the archives. All right. Well, I will see you guys, and thanks for watching.
Go to sleep. It's late in Atlanta. Good night.